So this is my personal thank you video to Kwame Brown. So of course, Kwame Brown, you've come out of to us, you've come out of the woodworks. You literally came out of nowhere, man. And I seriously appreciate you, because what you say all the time, and I've always said the same things, and it's cool. We all know there's some people like you, and people like you, and I know people like me, etc. And not everyone is a part of the Go Along, Get Along gang, and no one could make them be that way, But when you say certain things, like no one wants to be the leader, though, I literally understand where you're coming from. They want to put a leader in front of us so that leader can be assassinated. Hopefully, not literally, but at least the character of that person will be assassinated. And if they can embarrass you, then they can control you. And if they can't embarrass you and take nothing from you, they can't control you. But that's been the true meaning of everything that's been happening in the media. It's been absolutely controlling us. And I personally want to thank you for being bold enough to stand up and say these things. I have a YouTube channel. I've said these things just a little bit. I don't have as much to stand on as you do, honestly, but I have ideas, and of course I want to share an idea with you, and I don't necessarily want to share it here, but please understand that I understand what you're saying, and I know I don't have any check marks, etc. Like you do. Your clout, but I've lived in Savannah, Georgia. I'm from Los Angeles. I lived in Tennessee. I was ex-military, worked in sales for a lot of years. Right now I'm working as CEO for a company, and we have a lot of ideas, and I really want to talk to you because I think that there's something that's happening and everyone knows it, and it's so true. If we all can do it together, I truly have an idea I believe will help everyone do it together, plain and simple. So I just want to talk to you, sorry. I just want to talk to you, Kwame Brown. I really do appreciate what you're doing for the people. It's heavy, man. It's heavy, but you know how it goes. Like you said in one of your videos, you have to, reference people and check them out and all this and that. I understand everything you say. Everything you're talking about. I don't have any contribution right now but ideas. And I swear to God, these ideas really are they're important, I believe, to a lot of people. And it's just the fear that I've had of, letting certain things go to the masses, because I've tried to let things go in an increments, in the crab in the barrel stuff, and they ain't gonna let you stuff. It really can beat you down when you don't have as much power going forward to energize yourself, the way you think you should, the way you think you should just be able to go forward and do these great things for the people, and they're going to accept it and accept you. But it's not that easy. People don't accept you without a lot of stuff going on, man. And I just really want to meet with people who understand that there's a lot of individuals who aren't going to be familiar or similar to them, but just give each other respect initially. And that's all we would ask of people, just show respect. And if I'm not disrespecting you, please, can we keep it honorable? Because we don't want to die for this shit, because it seems to be necessary to tell the truth and just say, hey man, we have to be accountable now. Black people, we got to be more accountable now. It's not even about who's perfect, who has it all together, who's shining more and better than the other person, or what you got and how come you talking to me if you ain't got nothing. It's a lot going on, and it's so impossible to get a message out, because it's all about if you do it correctly, if you do it perfectly, if you got no blemish on your background, or you can't talk to me, why are you talking to me? And it's just it makes you just stop in your tracks. So I hope that I can get my messages and my ideas to powerful people, and because I had a hard time pushing through to get to a place where, hey, I want to talk about some things, or I have some ideas. And for me, it's not about the work, because I really would like to build a team, and I have things going on one side that I know we need to focus on, but then these are these big things that I know that I'm putting myself on the line with these ideas. It's like, who would stop me from wanting to change the world or making a big change? Why would that happen? But you know it's true in America that they stop people who really want to do really big things in this country. And it's fucking spooky as fuck, but we can't even talk about it. That they legit take us out for wanting to make our surroundings better. But we have to be worried about that because they're gonna send their sniper gang at us, or these fucking, you know what it is. And I don't want to rant because I've been doing that a lot, and I really would like to talk to people who really want to know, like, what sort of things could really. I mean, I'm sure Kwame already has these fucking people, you know, in his ear already. You know, I know they're wonderful people, and shout out to them. And I really hope that my ideas have already been taken and used. I told my boy the other day, like, man, I feel like the vibe is in that direction now. Like, I can lay back a little bit without, like, I wouldn't say a burden, like I'm Jesus or something, but like wow, like, you just look at this stuff we do to each other, and it's like supposed to be funny. It's supposed to be funny because somebody gonna tell you that because I did it on the little blue app, it ain't that serious. Like, you ain't a real human. I can just say whatever the fuck I want to say to you and be all like, okay, I don't want to rant on nothing else. But anyway, Kwame Brown, hey man, I really appreciate you, man, for like putting your neck out there. And again, it's not about like death and shit, you know, but we already know what it is, right? So let's just keep it simple. And that's why, you know, you have all these weird things happening, because we know we got to keep it simple here. Like, we know we got to keep it simple. But I appreciate you, and I would really like to. I've already sent you an Instagram message, and I wrote a few comments on a few your posts. I'm not trying to be no stalker. I don't got no blue checks. I'm not a big major deal in this world to people, so I know it's hard for me to get myself to these hands. I wrote a message to certain people and got responses back, and you'd be surprised, literally, with how people respond. And how it drops your jaws, like, whoa, either no response or the response is like very vague, and it's very surprising. So again, I'm trying to reach out to you, Kwame, and again, I want to say thank you for what you're doing, man. Keep doing what you're doing, man. Like, I think yesterday you were a little late on the video in the morning, man. It's kind of, you gotta, like, I don't know if you got a blog that tells us when to expect the video. But I found myself refreshing YouTube, man, like every 20 minutes, like, Kwame ain't talking this morning. What's going on, you know? Man, we appreciate you, man. Keep doing what you're doing. Hey, man, much love to you, for real. You know, like, man, everything you say, bro, it's like, it makes sense. And if you don't, it's so amazing, though. Like, I appreciate you, man. Like, it's not about, like, you being a messiah or nothing. It's just like, yo, I wish I was in that room with you talking to you, you know, or like, you know, or I wish I was a part of your team building this thing, you know. Like, these are the sort of things I'm thinking about when y'all hear you talk. Like, it's like amazing, bro. Like, again, keep doing your thing, and thank you again, Kwame. And I hope this isn't too long, but I'm in traffic here, and I feel like I could talk for a little bit. So have a good one, man. Thank you.